Okay, today I'm going to do something a little different here. I'm going to show you how I make my coating mix. It's really simple, it's quick, it's easy, it works on just about anything you want to use it on. You can use it on fish, shrimp, chicken, oysters, beef steak. Chicken fried steak is a biggie here in Texas especially. You can use it on pork chops. The only thing it doesn't seem to work on is onion rings. It doesn't work on onion rings, trust me, I've tried it. But you can use it on potato wedges, you name it. So I'm going to show you, it's real quick and easy, so here we go, let's get on with it. Okay, right here is everything you need. Regular old saltine crackers. Get the ones with salt, make sure you don't buy the ones that are non-salted. And it's nice to have them when they come in the packages like this. You're going to need Lawry's seasoning salt. I use Lawry's for a lot of things, but this is perfect for my breading mix. You're going to need a rolling pin and a big Ziploc bag, and I keep a pair of scissors to cut the bag open when I'm done. And without any further ado, let's okay, this is a really pretty simple process. Get a bag of, get your crackers out, just a bag of crackers. Stand them on end and crush them. Okay, bust them up some, like this. Now, we're going to cut the end off in this. Junk scissors. And we'll put them in a Ziploc bag. I like these bigger bags. I don't know what they are. I guess it's a quart or half gallon or whatever. Dump them babies right into that plastic bag. Okay? Zip it shut so you don't lose any of it. Try to get a lot of the air out of the bag. Which I didn't do here. Because we're going to crush crackers in it. Rolling pin. All I gotta do is roll these babies up. And that's keep your bag sealed. Now I do this a couple of times if I were you, to make sure that you get them crushed down small. The finer you get it, the finer they are, the better they are. Okay? Now, where'd my bowl go? Any round bowl, any bowl will work. What I do is you dump these crackers in here. Okay? Now, you take your Lawry's seasoning salt. Now, when I make a batch of crackers, I normally do the whole box, all 4 of them. And they'll fit into that plastic bag after you're all done without any problem. Okay, now with 4 of them, I'll put in probably a quarter of a cup. With something like this, maybe a teaspoon of Lawry's salt, but if I'm going to do all 4 of them, I'll put in a quarter of a cup of Lawry's. You might start out a little bit shy of a quarter cup, maybe a couple tablespoons. Test it, and if it's too salty, back it off, or just add more crackers. If it hasn't got enough, add a little bit more to it until you get it right. But this Lawry's is the secret to these crackers. So we're going to get in here and get a tablespoon of this stuff. dump it in, and mix it around. I'm guessing a tablespoon like this right here to one package of crackers, one of the cellophane packages, should be all you'd need. And I think you'll find that it'll come out. Okay, I'm going to bread up a few pieces of shrimp here. The other thing that you need for deep frying is eggs. Just plain eggs. You can put beer in it and make a beer batter, which is fine, add a little beer to it. But the eggs are important. And the reason that the eggs are important is when you coat your fish or shrimp with the crackers, the eggs is actually what gives it its golden color when it's fried. So you just pack that in there a little bit. And there you have a butterfly shrimp. Now, I've also got some chicken strips here. I sliced these off from a cooked chicken breast fillet. Now we're going to roll that around in there and show you. Put that in the crackers. Keep a towel handy. I always have a towel handy. And there you have chicken breast tenders. We're going to deep fry these, and we're going to deep fry them, and then we're going to test them so you can see just how they turn out. Okay, we're going to drop these babies in the fryer. We're going to put the chicken strips in there too. Now the chicken strips are small, so normally chicken has to cook longer than shrimp does. But because these chicken strips, as you can see, aren't very big, they take about the same amount of time as the shrimp does. Now I'm going to give these 2 minutes, and they should be just about perfect. Okay, these have been in there almost 2 minutes, and as you can see, the chicken and the shrimp, everything has come to the top. It's floating. You can notice that it's not bubbling and sizzling like it was. So these are done. I'm going to take them out. Now, as you can see, look at how nice and golden those are. And it's got a nice crispy coating on it. And it's well cooked inside. The reason, the chicken, even Colonel Sanders pressure cooks his chicken before he deep fries it. You don't want to throw raw chicken, coated or otherwise, into a deep fryer. It takes too long to cook. And chicken and any kind of fowl or pork, that meat has to be cooked all the way through. Now these have turned out just beautiful. Look at these butterfly shrimp. So there you have it. 2 minutes. Okay, I got one more little tidbit of information about your coating mix. Remember that plastic bag, the Ziploc bag that you use to roll your to smash your cracker crumbs in? Save that. And put your cracker crumbs back in the bag. The reason I do this is, just like crackers, they'll last a long time. You seal that Ziploc bag up. A week or two from now, you want to do some more fried fish or some more something fried. Dump this stuff back into your bowl here. Crack some eggs, and it's still good. These will last for a long time. Now it works out 1 tablespoon of Lowry's to 1 of these packages of crackers. I just tested it. It's great. Okay, here's another thing that I keep in my kitchen. I won't have a kitchen without a good deep fryer. Now here you can get one that's like $36.99 and it's got free shipping. It's a thermostatically controlled deep fryer. It'll fry anything that you need for your family. I highly recommend getting one of these. There are others. You can get them in various sizes. Look at here. Uh, you can here's a batch of them. They run anywheres from $55 on up. But I highly recommend an electric deep fryer for your kitchen. Okay, here's another thing that I keep in my kitchen. These are digital cooking thermometer. If you don't have a thermostatically controlled deep fryer and you're frying in a pot or a pan, you need to keep your grease between at least, well, I cook at 375 degrees. Your oil may drop to 365 or whatever while you're cooking, but 375 is where you want to try to keep your oil. And with one of these digital thermometers, it's really easy to do. I've got two or three of them in my kitchen. I wouldn't be without it. Okay, so here we have it. We have fried chicken tenders, double good. Way better than chicken McNuggets, I'll tell you that. Butterfly shrimp, to perfection. This coating mix will work on a lot of things, and in future videos I'm going to show you. You can put it on steaks, you can put it on pork chops, you can put it on potato wedges, you can put it on shrimp, fish, oysters, chicken, you name it. The only thing it doesn't work on is onions. You can't make onion rings with it. I've tried it. It doesn't work very well. For that you use like Drake's coating mix. That's a tempura. That's why that works. But this works on most everything else. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope it was informative. And if you like it, let me know. And if you have any questions, feel free to ask. Until next time, I'm having fun in the kitchen. Hope you do too.